We haven't met yet. My name is Nicholas from the Single Dad Nomad. I'm here in my tiny house in Thailand. In this video, we're going to talk about exactly what it cost me to move to Thailand. The first thing you have to worry about when you're considering moving to Thailand is getting a visa to move there. Now, most of the time you can get a tourist visa for 90 days tops. There are other ways, say if you're taking Thai language lessons or taking Muay Thai lessons, that you can stay longer for a year or even longer. But most of the time, a lot of digital nomads are going to live there for 3 months or possibly longer. They'll just have to exit the country and come back in with a new visa. So how much do these visas cost? The first time you apply for one, it's going to be $40, and that'll get you into the country for up to 60 days. And then while you're inside Thailand, you're going to need to go to the immigration office to extend that visa another 30 days to get the full 3 months, and that will cost you an additional $60. So in total, visas in Thailand for 3 months are going to cost you $100. Very important, you gotta get a flight to Thailand. Now, how much is a flight to Thailand gonna cost you? It really depends on where you're from. I was coming from Hong Kong, so my flight cost me less than $100, but I've flown to Thailand from the United States, I believe either from Chicago or maybe I flew from Toronto in Canada, somewhere in that area in the Midwest, and it cost less than $500 to fly one way to Thailand. When you finally land in Thailand, you're probably going to want to connect your phone, so you need to get a SIM card. You can do this inside of the airport. There's multiple places to do it. If you're going to connect, just connect right away, get a SIM card, get a month set up. It should cost you no more than $15 for unlimited data. You gotta get to the city center. How are you gonna get there? You can take mopeds, buses, trains, etc. I usually take a taxi. It's just the most convenient way to get there, and it usually doesn't cost any more than about $15 to get to the middle of the city. If you're not planning on living in Bangkok and you're gonna be headed somewhere else, maybe just take a day to rest there at least. I recommend just finding a hotel. There's a really nice one that I enjoy down near Khao San Road. It's called Rambuchiri Village Inn and Plaza. It's a really nice place. Costs anywhere between $20 and $30 for a night. It's got a pool on the roof, a couple of them actually, and it comes with breakfast included. So check it out for $30. The next day, if you're like me, you're headed down to the islands. Now, you don't have to go to the islands. You could head north. There's plenty of country to see. I'm just going to give you an example of headed down to the islands because that's where I'm living. So getting from Bangkok down to the islands, you got to get on either an overnight train, which can cost you $50 to get down to the islands, or you can get on a bus that will take you to a boat, and the boat will take you to the islands as well. That's going to cost you $30. Once you're finally on the islands, you're going to need to be able to get around because you have to find your accommodation. How are you going to do that? You don't want to take the taxis here. The taxis are going to cost you $5, $6 each way no matter where you go. So the first thing you can do is try to find yourself a motorcycle. You can rent them pretty easily anywhere in Thailand for less than, say, $75 a month, sometimes $60 a month. Usually people pay about $100 a month to rent a moped or a scooter or a motorbike. I just straight up recommend buying one once you get here. Just buy a bike for anywhere between $300 to $350 for a decent set of wheels. If you're going to be driving around that bike, it's going to cost you no more than $10, $20 tops if you're living on the islands per month for the petrol you're going to be using. It costs nothing, it's so cheap. Once you got your bike and you got it filled up with gas, then you gotta find a place to live. The accommodations on the island in Thailand, they range anywhere from private little bungalows on the beach to huge villas with private pools of their own up in the mountaintops. So no matter what your budget, you can find a place. The cheapest I've seen in the islands is about $150 a month, and that can go all the way up to the thousands. If you're like me and you got kids, I'm sending mine to a school here. That school is full-time, 5 days a week, goes about 8:30 to 4 in the afternoon. They've got a great international curriculum. They teach Thai lessons to the children as well. It's a fantastic school, costs $300 per month. If you're a single person, eating in Thailand can be so cheap. You go out to the restaurants, you can get a meal for $1 or $2, and that's every single meal. You can go more expensive than that if you want to, but you don't have to. Say you go out and you spend $2 every meal, 3 meals a day should fill you up. You're gonna spend no more than $180 per month on food. Your laundry is gonna be super cheap. You don't need a lot of clothes here. You drop it off at the laundry shop. You give them $1 or $2. They'll have it cleaned for you the very next day. Laundry for myself and my daughter each month costs no more than $8 per month. You're gonna need fresh water, and you don't want to be buying those tiny little bottles over and over and over again that are polluting our oceans. Get one big bottle, get it for about $4, and you can head in and refill it whenever you need to for about 66 cents. If you're living in Thailand, you want to make sure you have good health insurance, okay? There's risk of food poisoning if you eat street food. There's risk of getting into a motorbike accident. Those things aren't exactly safe all the time, so you want to have good insurance here. The healthcare system is quite solid, but having good insurance to back that up will keep you safe. That costs a single person about $85 per month. With all that added up, what is the final tally of the cost to move to Thailand? And now I'm going to include the first month's costs, just because I believe that's part of moving somewhere, is that first month you're gonna have a little bit higher budget. So let's include all that together. Your visas, $100. Flights, $500 or less. SIM card, $15. Taxi to the city center, about $20. One night in Bangkok, $25, $30. Getting yourself to the island, $30 to $50. Buy your first motorbike, $300. Fill it up with gas for the month, $20. Get your bungalow or room rented, about $240. Your food's gonna be about $180. Laundry, $8. Water jug, $4. Insurance, $85. So all that added together, it's not gonna be any more than about $1,500 to move to Thailand, to pay for that first month and all accommodation, transportation, food, etc.